Today guys, we are doing another custom garage build for Galaxy Inc. in GTA 5. Last episode, we did a $15 million budget garage and they sold out of all of their cars within 24 hours. So they asked me, can you do a $30 million budget garage for us? And I said, sure, why not? So we pulled up in the Millennium Falcon. We're here, we're looking fresh, and we're ready to get right into it. I hope you guys go on to enjoy the video. And if you want to see more videos like this, be sure to drop a like on it and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And don't forget to turn on post notifications. Now, as always, just before we get into it, let's take a quick tour through the showroom. So right up front here is where one of our showcase vehicles will go behind these beautiful velvet ropes. Over here we have space for 7 other absolutely stunning vehicles. And then up at the front, we have space for 2 more showcase vehicles as well. Now that you guys have seen the dealership, you know how much money we got to spend. I hope you enjoy the video. And without further ado, let's get into it. The very first car is going to be the Calico GTF. I absolutely love this car. Definitely one of the most popular LS tuner cars from the most recent update. You could buy it for $1.49 million if you unlock the trade price, which honestly isn't bad because this car is awesome. The upgrades we threw on the Calico are going to be the deep flake street rims, a primary GTF wing, primary twin wedge bumper, an extended lip bumper, extension skirts, dual tuner exhausts, a full roll cage, primary headlight covers, a medium GT hood, wheel arches, black double racing stripes, competition suspension, and a limo window tint for a total upgrade cost of $155,000. Honestly, that's not too bad, and this car looks pretty awesome. And of course, there's still some more modifications you could do to the interior as well, which we decided to just leave out for right now. But I think this car looks awesome, and I'm going to pop it right over here in the corner of this dealership next to this window. I love this car, and I know a lot of you guys do as well. It's super fast, handles really well, and is amazing in a bunch of different races. Let me know what you guys think of this build down below in the comment section, and let's jump into the next one. The next vehicle is going to be the Toreador. Yeah, this thing. I honestly haven't used it in forever, but it's an amazing vehicle, and you could buy it for $3.6 million. It's definitely a little bit up there in terms of its price, but it's amazing, and it's 100 times better than the Stromberg. The upgrades we threw on the Toreador are the modern mesh track rims, a primary lip spoiler, a primary dash bumper, a dash rear bumper, sprint louvers, a primary sun strip, street suspension, a chrome paint job, limo window tint, and the dual white stripes for a total cost of $126,690. I decided to throw the paint job cost in there just because, you know, chrome costs a fair bit of money, and I think this car looks awesome with it, especially with that black light tint that we threw on. It looks insane. Let me know what you guys think of this build, and honestly, I think it's so awesome, we need to throw it up in a showcase spot. So we're going to throw it up at the very front of our dealership right on over here. Like I said, I love this car with the chrome paint jobs. I think it looks phenomenal. Let me know down below, which color is your favorite type of chrome? My personal favorite would have to be a gold chrome, a blue chrome, or of course, the black light one that you see in this video. Anyways, let's jump into the next vehicle. By the way, be sure to check out Digizani. They'll hook you up with tons of discounted games and in-game currency for dozens of your favorite games, like GTA 5, Fortnite, and many more. Don't forget to use code Frolickz at checkout for a 10% discount. Next up, we have the Kreger D10. I have to say, this is one of the most realistic vehicles we have in GTA Online. I did a video comparing it to the real C8 Corvette, and they look identical. Check it out, the link's down below. But this car costs $1.5 million, which honestly isn't bad for how amazing this thing is. So let's bring it on into the custom shop, and the upgrades that we throw on the Kreger D10 are going to be the Meshmeister track rims, a street wing, racing splitter, a tuner diffuser, carbon wedge skirts, a carbon sport diffuser, a primary sun strip, a carbon grille, a carbon roof vent, street suspension, limo window tint, and the twin white stripes for a total cost of $114,200, which honestly isn't bad, and I love this car. When it was first released into GTA Online, I bought like 5 of them, and I still think I have 4 of them currently in Online because it's just a really cool car with tons of cool customizations and liveries, and I think it looks awesome. So let's park it right on over here next to the Calico GTF. I think it looks stunning. Let me know what you guys think of this build down below in the comment section. I know the Kreger has a ton of really awesome builds that you can do for it. I personally really like the look of this one. Let me know what you think down below, and let's jump into the next car. Next up, we have the Italia GTO, another outstanding car in GTA Online. You can purchase it for $1.965 million on Legendary Motorsports. It has great handling, great acceleration, and a great top speed, and it's definitely one of the best cars you could use in sports car races. The upgrades we threw on the GTO are going to be the deep flake flake reserve street rims, an alternate street wing, a primary splitter, a primary diffuser, an alt carbon skirt, a quad circle bore exhaust, primary hood pins, a sport vents hood, primary mirrors, primary roof, race suspension, limo window tint, and the motor market livery for a total cost of $122,370. I think the car looks flawless, and I love the way the livery looks on the rear of this car. I think it looks awesome, and let me know what you guys think of it down below. I think it's so awesome though, it needs to be in the showcase spot. So we're gonna throw it behind the velvet ropes right up here at the front. Like I said, the GTO is definitely one of the best sports cars that we have in GTA Online. We're definitely gonna have to test it up against some of the other LS tuner cars that we currently have in GTA 5, but I honestly think the GTO is gonna slap a lot of them. This car is awesome, and I think it looks awesome as well. Anyways, let's jump into the next car. Next up is the projean amorous. Now you guys can buy this car for $2.75 million. And it's awesome. It's my go-to supercar. I absolutely love this thing. It doesn't have a ton of awesome upgrades, but I don't care because whenever I race with it, I slap. So the upgrades we threw on the amorous are going to be a GT spoiler, primary race skirt, a sectioned exhaust, carbon sport splitter, carbon mirrors, a primary vented roof, limo window tint, and the hexagon blue livery. And I think it looks awesome. By the way, what do you guys think of that custom color I threw on the car as well? It really goes nice with the hexagon livery. At least I think it does. I honestly love this car. We're gonna park this thing right behind the GTO because honestly, it's another vehicle that kind of deserves to be in that showcase spot right there. And I don't really want it up at the front, but we're just gonna park it right here because honestly, it just looks amazing. And I want this to be the second thing that people see when they walk through this area of the dealership, because I think it looks awesome. Let me know what you guys think down below, and let's jump into the next one. Next up is the coil cyclone, which you guys can purchase for $1.89 million on Legendary Motorsports. Not only are you getting a pretty damn nice looking car, but you're also getting a car with one of the best accelerations in all of GTA Online, which is insane. But let's bring her into the custom shop, and the upgrades you threw on the Cyclone are going to be the Sugoi concave street rims, a painted tuner wing, a performance splitter, carbon race skirts, sport suspension, limo window tint, and the black body stripes for a total cost of only $91,039. That's not too bad, and I honestly have to say this car looks amazing in orange. Like, take a look at it. It looks pretty damn sick. And it's funny, I literally could not get into the dealership, so I actually had to drive in backwards. But I think this car looks awesome. Like I said, it's one of the best cars to use in races in GTA Online. The acceleration is amazing. The one and only reason I don't use it in races is because it's electric. And if you know anything about electric cars in GTA 5, if you're going downhill, you're not going to hit a high top speed like the people using combustion engine cars would. That's the reason I don't really use electric cars in races anymore. But the car is still awesome. You bring it to the airport, have a drag race, you're going to smoke everybody else. That's it. It looks awesome. Let's jump into the next car. Next up, we have the Oppressor Mark II, which you guys can purchase if you unlock the trade price for $2.9 million, which isn't that bad. And a lot of people say the Oppressor Mark II sucks. I think you're just mad that you get killed a lot from people using this vehicle, because honestly, I'm the same way. But we'll talk more about that in just a second. The upgrades you threw on the Oppressor Mark II are pretty simple. It's going to be a Vortex engine, the flares, homing missiles, xenon lights, and the Santo Capra coins livery, which apparently is free, and it looks pretty awesome. And that's it. It only cost us $298,000. Yeah, that's expensive because of the homing missiles. That shit is like $180,000. But honestly, I think it looks pretty awesome. Like I said, it's an amazing vehicle. And if you don't know that already, you should definitely go check out the video down below in the description because it tells you exactly how amazing this thing is. Anyways, this thing looks awesome. Let's jump into the next car. Next up, we have the Kreger, another amazing supercar in GTA Online. It's a bit expensive though, at $2.875 million. Is it worth it? Yes. Is it too expensive? Yes. It's an awesome car though, and I still love driving it around. The upgrades you threw on the Kreger are going to be the Forged Star track rims, a carbon competition spoiler, primary skirts, a tri-titanium exhaust, a carbon vented hood, limo window tint, and the junk alt livery. This thing looks like a demon car, and I absolutely love it. Let me know what you guys think of this build down below in the comment section. And if I had to pick two supercars to use in races, my number one is the Amorous. Number two is the Kreger. They're amazing cars, and I'm sure a lot of you guys know that as well. We're putting this thing up in the showcase slot because, like I said, this thing just looks sick. Blacked out with that livery on it, it looks incredible. I could go without the junk wording on the side and maybe a little bit more like red demon blood, but honestly, I still think it looks pretty awesome. Let me know what you guys think of it down below in the comment section, and let's jump into the next car. Next up, we have the Italia RSX, another one of my favorite sports cars in GTA Online. Yes, I love a lot of cars in this game. And this is definitely one of the most expensive ones in today's video at $3.465 million. But it's still awesome and one of the best sports cars to use in GTA. The upgrades we threw on the RSX are the high 5 track rims, a primary championship wing, a carbon splitter, a carbon winged diffuser, primary skirt fin, a quad exhaust, an aftermarket tail fin, a split stream panel, a dished hood, carbon mirrors, a ridgeline roof, street suspension, limo window tint, and the edgelord livery for a total cost of only $109,760, which honestly is not too bad. This thing looks pretty sick, especially in that black steel paint job as well. I think it really makes the livery look nice. Let me know what you guys think of it down below, and let's jump into the next car. And the final vehicle we got for today is the grote furia. I think I pronounced that kind of right, I don't know. But it costs $2.74 million. It's an awesome car, and when it first came out, I used to drive it around all the time. Sadly, I don't drive it as much as I used to, but it's still really awesome. So let's bring her into the custom shop, and the upgrades we threw on the Furia are going to be the Super Luxe track rims, Fugaru tire lettering, a street splitter, a focus diffuser, grote skirts, a titanium mounted exhaust, a ridgeline hood, primary mirrors, a primary roof, street suspension, limo window tint, and white stripes for a total cost of $135,505. And if I sounded a little weird while saying that, my dog is currently eating my foot. Can you not? Anyways, he stopped now. But this car looks awesome. I really love it with the tire lettering and the dual white stripes on it. The stripes aren't too big, they're not super tiny, they're just perfect, and the car looks phenomenal. And I still love this thing, even though I don't drive it too much anymore. Like, look at it, it just sits pretty. Well guys, we did it. We took $30 million and we built a garage. The total cost of cars was $25,276,250, which is insane. The total cost for upgrades was $1,326,074, which is also pretty insane, but honestly not too bad considering how nice some of these cars are. Because you know, some of these cars, honestly, their upgrades are pretty damn expensive, but honestly, 1.3 mil, that's not too bad. So the total we spent was $26,602,324 grand total, which means left over we have $3,397,676 to spend on performance upgrades. If you guys want to mess with the colors, if you guys want to put some different rims on, whatever you want to do, you still got $3.3 million sitting in your bank account still, which is pretty awesome. So we came in just under budget, which I kind of like. Anyways, that is pretty much going to wrap the video up for today. Franklin's going to take off in his Millennium Falcon and go fight Darth Vader. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, smash a thumbs up on it. Subscribe if you are new to the channel and you want to see more content just like this. And with that said, I will catch you guys in the next video.